Hello, John.
Hi, Wade. No mic.
No mic.
Okay, Wade, what's your emotion right now after being named?
Well, I think I said it best out there that this was the last piece of my baseball puzzle, and my journey has ended, and I've come back home. And this is where I started my career, and today is the end. And to have my number up there with all the greats that ever put on a Red Sox uniform, including Ted. He was my idol growing up. I wore 9 in honor of Ted. We had a very good relationship. When he would come to the ballpark, we'd sit in front of my locker and talk fishing, and all the sports writers thought we were talking hitting, but we were talking fishing. But it's a tremendous honor, and I'm very, very thankful to the Red Sox organization and Mr. Henry, like I said, and Mr. Warner and Mr. Kennedy for making this happen.
Steve.
We doing the?
No mic.
Oh, Steve Buckley, Boston
Hi,
Herald.
Steve. Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Wade. A few years ago, Nick and me and a few people interviewed you at Tropicana Field. And
Right.
You expressed maybe some doubt this would ever happen. What happened between then and now, and when did the dialogue begin as to culminating this evening?
Well, I think that the dialogue started last year between my agent Alan Nero and when Sam Kennedy came on board. Sam Kennedy was a big fan of mine, and we expressed possibly having my number retired. And then he said, well, I'll run it in front of Mr. Warner, Mr. Henry, and we'll see if we can get it done. And 3 days before Christmas, I get a call that they're going to retire the number. So
It seemed accidentally or otherwise that a growing list of like 4A players, guys that were just here for a brief time, wore your number. Did you ever take note of that? If you look at the players who wore your number after you?
yeah, I mean, the very next year, in '93, they gave it out in spring training to a 40-man roster guy. And then Lou wore it for a long time.
Probably.
Brock Holt wore it for a long time. So there were still a lot of hits in it. I left some hits in it for him. So, but like I said, it's not a right to have your number retired. It's a privilege. And although that I spent 5.5 years in the minor leagues and 11 in Boston, had some great years here in Boston. It's basically up to the organization. I mean, I think that all players that have tremendous careers would like to have their uniform retired, but it really didn't bother me that much to have it given away.
Dan on the right.